stars, a rosary hanging on her arm and a rose on her foot. The image of Our Lady of Lourdes in the new constructed church was of fiberglass. She does not have hairpiece, clothes, jewelry, or crown. The Virgin is standing barefooted on a cloud, like a base. Birheng kalinis-linisan, mahal na Birhen ng Lourdes, adhikaing gawin ang nabenang ito ng lubos na kataimtiman. Sa pagtalima sa tawag mo sa lahat ng iyong mga anak, umuluhod kami sa iyong paanan upang dinggin ang iyong tinig, upang isiwalat sa iyo ang aming mga kailangan at upang hingin ang iyong tulong. Aba, Ginoong Maria, Birhen ng Lourdes, ipanalangin mo kami. O kalinis-linisang Birhen ng Lourdes, isinasamo namin sa iyo na kami tulungan upang ang aming pananampalataya ay lumago araw-araw at kami maging kasangkapan ng pagbabalik loob ng mga nadidiliman at nang sa ganyo'y aming mapalaganap ang kaharian ng Diyos sa balat ng lupa. Palayasin mo, mahal na Birhen, ang espiritu ng kamalian sa lahat ng mamamayan ng aming bansa, lalo na sa lungsod na ito ng Tagaytay, upang ang lahat ay mabuhay ayon sa pananampalatayang Kristiyano at manatiling nakikiisa sa Iglesia Katolika hanggang kamatayan. Aba, Ginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya, ang Panginoong Diyos ay sumasa iyo. Bukod kang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat, pinagpala naman ang iyong anak na si Jesus. Mahal na Birhen ng Lourdes, ipanalangin mo kami. The Virgin is brought to each barrio and the faithful express their devotions through various activities. Each visit begins with the celebration of the Mass and ends with rosary devotion and praise. She is paraded to the barrios through a procession. The National Shrine of Our Lady of La Salette was a promise fulfilled by Father Fred Julian, M.S. Father Julian promised Our Lady to erect a shrine in her honor should she help him survive the battle among U.S. paratroopers and Filipino guerrillas against the Japanese soldiers that morning on February 23, 1945. On September 19, 1846, while tending cows, Melanie Galvat Matthew and Maximine Giraud encountered a glowing globe of light, and a beautiful woman sitting on a rock appeared, weeping because, according to her, the offenses of men will result in calamities, including famine and disease. The appearance of Our Lady of La Salette is one of the universally recognized apparitions. Seen at La Salette, the Blessed Virgin Mary wore the chains to stand for penitence, the cross for the Eucharistic sacrifice, and the roses for the rosary. More so, the garlands of roses have come to represent the joyful, sorrowful, and glorious mysteries of the Holy Rosary. The fiesta is looked forward to and celebrated every September 19th. A day before the feast, last September 18, 2012, a final novena Mass was held at 5 in the afternoon. The Memorare as a prayer is attributed to Saint Bernard, but seemingly it is part of a long prayer first recorded at the end of the 15th century, in 1489, by Nicholas Salicetus in his Antidotarius Animae. It became popular because of the enthusiasm of Claude Bernard, known as the Poor Priest, from 1588 to 1641. Primary symbol of devotion among Caviteños is the image of the Virgin. For the devotees, the image itself is not just a representation of Mary, but Mary herself. As B.M. Mangubat said, when changing the dress of the Blessed Virgin, no one should look. Through the image, the devotees talk to her and thank her. Most of the devotees affectionately refer to her as Mahal na Birhen or Beloved Virgin, Nana as in Nana Pilar or Nana Choleng, or Mahal na Ina or Beloved Mother. This motherly affection toward the Virgin is reflective of our identity as Filipino Catholics. Most of the images are clothed with beautiful vestments and have accessories, both real and fancy jewelries. The Our Lady of the Pilar has a whole house, popularly called Palma House, a storage for her sets of garments, hair pieces or wigs, crowns, earrings, eyelashes. The design of the vestments ranges from simple but elegant to elaborate and grandiose. There are hand-embroidered, first-class, and machine-embroidered. One garment has silver metal plates attached to it. The vestments are usually donated by devotees who would like to thank or ask the Virgin a favor. They symbolize the devotees' capacity to sacrifice and share their material blessing to the Virgin. The andas or karosa or karo is another symbol closely associated with the image of the Virgin. Three of the images, Portavaga, Del Pilar, Inmaculado Concepcion of the city of Dasmarinas, have karosa intended only for them and cannot be used for any other image. The andas or karosa represents the pedestal where the Virgin is placed atop. It symbolizes the place of Mary in the consciousness of the devotees. It places the Virgin above them, a stature that everyone should aspire for. In Cavite, there are two ways of dancing the caracol. The first one originated in the parish of Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary in Rosario. It is spontaneous, very personal, solemn, and prayerful. You pray with your own body. There is no preconceived movement. You just let your body do the praying with the movement of your hand, your feet, your hips, your whole body. You let the moment lead you. The second, which is becoming more popular, is the choreographed caracol. There are lead dancers who rehearse a set of movement and use the same throughout the procession. It is more festive, more colorful, with more common movements than the one in Rosario. Insignias represent the uniqueness of each organization as well as the values that each member is challenged to live out. They point to the identity of the organizations that help popularize the devotion to the Virgin in Cavite, like the servants and handmaids of the Our Lady of the Pilar. The Cofradia de la Soledad de Portavaga Incorporated and the Hermanidad of the Nuestra Señora de Guia, whose members are the former Hermana Mayors of the Flores de Mayo celebration in the parish. They also mention kissing or touching the image or part of it as a way to feel the presence of the Virgin in their lives. In some churches, there are even stairways made at the back of the retablo where the image of the Virgin is placed for the faithful to enter so they can kiss or touch a piece of the vestment or a lace attached to it. Marian devotion will not be as popular without the rituals associated with it. The praying of the Rosary is the most common ritual that is associated with the Virgin. There are also novena prayers of various length and format. There is the so-called Dalaw Birhen, Dalaw Patron, or Virgin Visitation, where the image of the Virgin called the Viajera would be brought to the different barrios, barangay, or districts of the parish for a period of time where various activities like seminars, novenas, prayer services, and the like are conducted by and for the community. The Marian symbols that mediate the presence of Mary among the devotees include the images of the Virgin, poems, songs, and prayer dances in honor of her. There are also sacred objects used in rituals done to further express their love and devotion to the Blessed Virgin. Animated by an attitude of faith, such external practices manifest the particular relationship of the faithful with the divine persons or the Blessed Virgin Mary in her privileges of grace and those of her titles, which express them, or with the saints in their configuration with Christ or in their role in the Church's life. Two are canonically crowned. These are the Nuestra Señora de la Soledad de Portavaga in November 17, 1978, and the Nuestra Señora del Pilar in December 3, 2012. Two others had symbolical coronation. For example, Nuestra Señora del Rosario in October 20, 1995, and La Inmaculada Concepcion of Dasmarinas in December 7, 2002. The seemingly plurality of titles, endearing names, whole year observance of feast days, and devotional rituals, Mary is a unifying force in the religiosity and spirituality among the faithful and devotees in parishes and shrines identified as manifesting singularity. At the end, what matters most is a tremendous faith and trust in God, in Jesus through the intercession and guidance of the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Mother of God.
Every Saturday yan, pagkatapos ng rosary, meron kaming devotional prayer sa Immaculate Conception.
Yung pa Father kayo gumawa?
Hindi naman, inabot ko na rin yun. Tapos, we have the Mass. After that, every Saturday, we have the Sunday. And the Sunday here is not ordinary Sunday. It was locally composed.
The liturgy.
No, yung Sunday mismo. It's not
Hindi,
yung
Salve
Salve
Regina.
Regina. It's a different tune, particularly kasi ang composer.
Yun ang first miracle of the Virgin Mary. Nabuhay siya. Yun ang hindi alam ng tao.
Kaya,
Nagpakita siya sa Saragossa, Spain.
na nasa itaas ng ano?
Na nasa itaas ng marble na
Pillar.
pilar. Kaya siya Our Lady of the Pillar.
Okay.
Yun. Nasa marble siya tumayo na may mga kasama siyang anghel. Kaya siya naging Our Lady of the Pillar.
And nasa
hanggang sa maikot niya yung maikat ng Mahal na Birhen yung mga barangay. Tapos kasabay nung dalaw patrona yung pagbababa nung catechesis na nanggaling sa diocese.
ay,
Katulad nung Karakol, di ba, 3 taon yon. Yung naibaba yun sa barangay sa pamamagitan ng dalaw patrona.
ilang araw tumitigil ang malabire.
Usually 1 week nag-i-stay
Sa isang barangay.
sa isang barangay, sa
Tapos
isang
yun,
chapel.
sa kapilya lang.
Sa chapel
Hindi
po.
umiikot sa mga bahay-bahay.
Hindi na po. Pero yung mga tao nagpupunta ng chapel, nag-take turn sila para mag-novena. Tapos yung ibang barangay, ang alam ko, minsan nagbi-vigil din sila. Bago kunin yung patron, nagbi-vigil yung mga
Overnight.
tao, nag-overnight.
Ay,
Kaya yun.